A desperate boyfriend stumbles through a tangled timeline of excuses while investigators close in on a brutal truth. A missing girl, a suspicious shotgun, and a confession that shifts from careless accident to chilling recklessness. Was it roughhousing gone wrong, or was it something else? As the lies unravel, one question hangs heavy. Did Justin panic, or did he plot? Let's get into it.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey. I'm Justin. Trying to find a visible picture for you real quick.
Are you on a call?
What?
Oh, I thought you were on
I'm
the
trying to
phone.
find a visible picture for you to see what. I don't know if her mom gave you a visible one or not. No. Is that clearer than the one she's giving you?
A little bit.
A little bit. That was a recent one, so
When was that?
like a month ago. So.
Gosh. Let's, when did you last see, Jennifer?
Okay, the last time I saw her, it was after she went to school. She rode with her friend Danielle. Apparently y'all talked to her. Her mom said.
What day was that?
Not last night, not the night before that. So I'm thinking Wednesday. I'm pretty sure Wednesday. Wednesday.
Okay, go ahead.
And she was riding with her, and I went to her house and she stopped off and we got her, and then like we always hang out, so like when she got off, she said her they wouldn't accept her checks because her mom's matched and signed or something like that. So I took her back over there, and
Back over where?
over to the bank.
Okay.
And when we got out, she called and she wanted to go out with her friends. She always does, but she always comes back when she's done.
How did y'all go? How are you getting around?
Oh, we took the bus, the 333 up there. I'm trying to teach her how to take buses because she may need it when she wants to get to school.
Where's the bank?
We went to Washington Mutual. We went to my bank to see if we couldn't work things out right there because that's my bank. So, but she said that she needed mom's information or something.
Where's Washington Mutual at?
The one down there on William Cannon and not on Brody. You go down Brody and then you change on William Cannon.
Uh-huh.
You go down that way.
Which way, east or west?
East. I don't know. I don't know that much. I think it's east.
Well, from the neighborhood, you go south on or north on Brody to get to William Cannon.
I'm pretty sure that's right. But I mean, she had nothing worked. I don't know why I went. It was fruitless. But she said she went with her friends and then she told me she would call me later.
Okay. I'm sorry. Wednesday. This was all Wednesday.
Pretty sure.
And about what time?
3:30.
3:30.
3:30, 4:30.
You guys took the bus to.
We took the bus to the bank. We weren't at the bank for more than like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I know. And
Well, before that, you said she was riding around with somebody.
With Danielle. She's her neighbor, her best friend, and they were riding in her truck. And she'll tell you.
Okay. What's Danielle's?
Danielle, I believe is her full name. I'm not sure of her number. Her mom probably has it. I had other numbers that I could have given. That I can give you.
Okay.
I'm not sure which ones her mom gave me. I just talked to her mom.
Okay, so she was riding with Danielle, and up until about what time?
I'm not sure. I'd have to say we left. We left her house at about 4:30.
So you hooked up with her at her house?
Yeah, Danielle dropped her off at her house, and we went from there. Yeah.
But you weren't at the house when she dropped her off, or you were already at the house when she dropped her off?
I wasn't there. No.
Okay, so when you hooked up with Jennifer, Jennifer was already at the house. Danielle was already gone.
Yeah, Danielle had already parked.
And that was about what time?
4:30, pretty much. I have to say that was the closest date. And she was outside, and we walked over to the bus.
And then you guys, Okay, so then you guys you went and got on the bus. You took the bus to the Washington Mutual Bank. Am I right?
Yeah.
William Cannon. And you were at the bank for,
Not even 10 minutes, I'd have to say.
we'll round it to 10.
Okay. She got a phone call while she was in there. She was talking for a little bit.
Who's that?
Jennifer. And
Who'd she get a call from?
I don't know. Apparently her friends.
Okay. I'm sorry. From the bank, you guys went.
We did. I walked over to KFC to get some, or we walked to KFC. I got something to eat, and her friends picked her up. I had food with it. They were, like I said, like I told on the phone, it was Explorer Red. Whatever kind of, I don't know what kind of make. Nice display. I didn't really check. She always does this. She always takes off.
So she left with some friends in a Red Explorer.
Mm-hmm.
Who was in the Explorer?
2 females and 1 male. I believe. I don't know if I knew the guy. I thought I knew the guy. I'm pretty sure I know the guy. He's tall with a backwards hat. Man, he has a beard, facial hair. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I met him at school one time, but I don't know because I haven't gone to her school in a long time. But he wasn't anybody I know from hanging out with her. I haven't hung out with him before with her. And the girls, I don't even know. I'm sure she knew him.
So you say you think he goes to school?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was around here to go to school.
And that would be Bowie?
I don't know if he's Bowie or not.
Okay. Okay, so then when did you talk to her again?
I haven't since I've been calling her phone. And so is her mom. I'm pretty sure it's dead by now, but or she either turned it off or the dead, or she would have picked up. I called her like about 20 minutes ago.
Okay. And what'd you do that night?
What did I do? I stayed at a hotel because we're in the process of moving into an apartment.
Where'd you stay at?
Where did I stay at?
Yeah.
The Ami Inn or the Ami Hotel.
Going south?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on Ben White.
Mm-hmm.
And then the night after that, I stayed with my mom.
Okay. Who else stayed in the hotel with you?
Just me.
And you don't have any idea where she's at?
I checked places that I checked with friends that I know to see if they've seen her around. I don't know any exact locations. I know friends' names basically that you could get their numbers and call and see if she'd stop by and had one to spend the night, a couple nights. I checked with places we hung out at.
Her friends? Who are that? Who's that?
I mean, I can give you, okay, there's Sean,
Oh, Sean.
Sean. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, Jacob. I already told you Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, you gotta let me think about. Reach out to the blue bin. have known.
Ben?
Yeah. That's something. My mommy knew actually a couple people. I don't know. Justin. I'm pretty sure. You got it right. I don't. It's her ex. She might know. I don't know. She likes to hang out with him still.
Okay. That's an ex. Ex since when?
Since last year dating, or since last May. She has about a zillion though, so.
Okay. And when you guys were together or Wednesday and you were at the bank and trying to get check cash, what else did you guys talk about? Anything?
Nothing was wrong. I mean, like, we had an argument, like, not too long before, but we had resolved that because, I mean, we planned on, like, moving in with a couple of friends and stuff and, like, having our apartment and going from there and stuff.
When did you have an argument?
Oh, we had argued over her mom because her mom was giving her a hard time about moving out.
Mm-hmm. When was that?
I have to say a week or so before that. It wasn't bad though. She just we resolved it that night. She stayed with me. But like she does that. She's really, really bipolar. So she makes split decisions. Like so she gets really mad really fast. But I've known her to take off with a friend before. But like she always calls her mom. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Or she'll call me eventually afterwards when she's not mad anymore. And it's also she always takes her stuff with her. Like she's a beauty freak, so she sleeps with all her bathroom products and all that still at her house.
So no indications that she was going to run off anywhere.
Not really. I mean, if she was irritated and didn't tell anybody about it, she'd be back by now. You know. I'm thinking either she got like messed up on drugs or something and she's passed out somewhere, or like I'm pretty sure she's a capable person and she's not hurt or anything. But I'm afraid that like she got into some drugs or something. I don't know, man. Like I wouldn't think she's an any person like that, you know? How she dresses and stuff doesn't really cross over how she is.
Right.
She's not that person that she isn't responsible enough, you know?
Right. Let me go get something. I'll be right back. You want some water or anything?
No, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you remember talking to an officer yesterday?
I didn't talk to an officer yesterday. I don't think so.
Who you talking?
Jennifer's mom. Okay, go for it. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, yesterday, Jennifer's mother reported her missing.
Mm-hmm.
And there was an officer that went out to the house, and he took a report. We write reports and everything. And when he took the report, Jennifer's mother said that she called your mother, and that your mother said that she picked you up at the Omni Hotel yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And so then the officer by using the telephone number that Jennifer's mother had, says that he called you.
Well, then I didn't pick up or I didn't reach it.
Say he spoke to you, and that you told him that you and Jennifer had spent the night at the Omni, that you guys had got into an argument and that you left.
What? There's no phone. He didn't call me last night, man.
This would have been. Let's see if I can tell what time.
Hold on. Let me see if I got a received call. What's his number?
I don't know. I don't know if they used her number or not.
I got a 215. No, that's not him.
Let's try around.
I got a 484-0253.
Look around 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
This is 8:32 p.m.
No, this is around 2 p.m. 2 to 3.
11:52 p.m. She didn't stay at the Omni Hotel with me. I don't know if maybe got the wrong hotel. But this wasn't last night anyway. She stayed at the Red Roof with me for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when she first moved out.
Yeah, Jennifer's mother told me that.
Yeah, but she didn't stay at the Omni with me. Yeah, I'm not seeing that number at all on here. There's nobody unknown. Maybe that's him.
Officer's name is Pierce.
It'd either show up as a number I don't have listed, or it would show up as unknown. Check my phone or something. I don't ever remember talking to somebody.
And the cooking paraphernalia with the spoons and the cans that were torn and stuff like that. Whose was that?
That was all mine. But I wasn't using any of none of it was used or opened.
Okay. So you're there alone, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. What, Wednesday night, you called Jennifer's mother and you said you had something to tell her.
I was trying to tell her that she had gone off with her friends because she hadn't called me back yet.
Okay.
But she said to talk to her the next night. Because she told me she would call me, call me later before. So since she didn't call me, I went and called her mom. Plus me, my mom, and her mom, and Jennifer were supposed to meet up and talk about the co-signing of the apartment.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was going to call her and ask her about when she was free, so.
And again, the last time you talked to Jennifer,
Was Wednesday.
But that was even talk to her. You didn't even talk to her after that.
No, I didn't even talk to her. She wouldn't answer her phone.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting lost in my thoughts here. Hey, you don't know who these friends are.
I know a couple of her friends that I've talked to. She has a list of others that on the internet, at school, that I have never met.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even ask questions.
Last. So you last saw her around 4:30 or so, or
Yeah, that would be the best.
leaving Washington Mutual. This Carrie. Yes. I'm interviewing a witness right now. Okay. Bye. Okay, you last saw her around 4:30. Did March to Mutual. From there you went
I went to KFC.
KFC, but then from KFC you went straight to the Omni, or
No, I went home to my mom's house, and then I went to the Omni. She told me she was going to her mom's house later, so I didn't really worry.
mm-hmm.
She wasn't staying with me that night, so I might as well have gone. Just
How long were you at your mom's house?
30 minutes.
And you left there about what time?
I'm not sure.
And how did you get to the Omni?
By taxi. Yellow cab, I believe your number is somewhere on my phone. My phone didn't just die on me, did it? No.
And the yellow cab picked you up at your mom's?
Yeah. I don't think I have it on here. Justin Crabbe, isn't it?
Where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Currently?
Right.
Where did they pick me up at?
So you live with your mom?
Yeah.
You have a room there and everything?
Yeah. We were in the current process of at Ridgeview Apartments. We bought a holding. And they were renovating it till the 28th,
Okay.
and so we had already co-signed that. It's nearby. It's down the street. And she decided to stay. We were staying with her parents until they decided to renovate it.
So that apartment's not ready?
No, not yet. They're painting it or something. Some excuse.
Yeah. Make ready. All right. So then your mom picks you up
In the morning,
Thursday morning.
yeah. I came to her house and I slept all till about 6, and then I left because her mom had called me. Her mom had called me while I was there, and I had talked to her about Jen, and I told her she hadn't called me yet, and she was worried, and I told her probably not to worry about it yet, because she'll probably end up calling.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't call me later that night. She hadn't called yet, so I went out and I tried to see if I couldn't find her.
Where'd you go?
I went downtown where I thought she might be hanging out with them, since it was like it's late at night and stuff.
What's downtown? What do you mean? Where?
Downtown, the drag. She likes to go down there with me a lot. The drag, down to 6th Street, all that kinds of stuff. She likes to hang out down there with, like, the tattoo parlors and stuff. But I talked to some kids down there. He says they hadn't seen her. I walked around down where she lived to see if she hadn't like wandered home. I checked to see if there was any like parties within friends that I wouldn't know about or that I could find out about, to see if she was at one of those. And I didn't have much luck there.
Okay. Where'd you stay last night?
I didn't sleep last night.
What'd you do?
Walked around all night.
Where at? It was raining.
Yeah, it's really cold too.
Where'd you do that at?
All around. I took a taxi in the bus. When the buses was running, I took the bus. When it wasn't running, I took a taxi downtown.
Be specific for me. Just, you were, let's say 10 o'clock. Where were you at last night?
Probably Guadalupe.
And then say 11 o'clock.
South First.
What were you doing there? What's there?
Streets. Or bus. That's where the bus picked me up.
South First, like near what?
Near William Cannon.
Okay, South First. Say midnight.
Midnight, probably walking near the area.
Near the area of what?
Brody.
Brody.
Mm-hmm.
So like what?
After for a while, for about 3 hours, I sat down in front of my house and rested, and then I just sat down because it was too late to call him to wake him up and let me in. So I just sat outside. I left again in the morning. I was supposed to go to school, but I went to.
Between midnight and 3, you're saying you were sitting in front of your house.
It was probably more like 2 to 5. Because the gas station didn't open until 6:30, where I got my breakfast.
And then you walked to a gas station. Which one? Shell station?
No, you know, you go to the 7-Eleven down William or SQ and Brody.
Yeah.
You know, and you turn that way, and there's a Tiger station, I think,
Yeah,
right there by the Taco Bell. Yeah. There.
And you got there right at 6:30? 6:30?
Pretty sure.
And all this time we were trying to call. You trying to call Jennifer and trying to find her?
I've been calling her since God knows. All right, one at 10:15 a.m., one at 9:49 a.m., one.
What's that? Yesterday?
Huh?
Is that yesterday or today?
That's today. This all goes from today. One at 9.
What about yesterday?
All right, let me find out. I have one at 6:45 a.m. yesterday. I have one at 9:50 p.m. the day before that. 8:14. I called, like, I thought she was mad, and usually when I call her a whole bunch of times, she picks up.
The 9:50 p.m. What is the date on that?
Hold on. Let me find it again. 2/16/06.
Okay. And then yesterday was 2. Oh, that's Wednesday night.
That's Wednesday?
I mean Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday.
Today's Thursday. So I need to go for the
Today's Friday.
Oh, okay. I got another one at 8:14 that day. I got one at 7:07 that day. 6:54. 11:55 a.m. I had stopped calling for a while because I thought she may have wanted me to stop.
11:55 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah. The list goes on, man.
Okay. Did she leave her any voicemails or anything?
No, I never known her to answer voicemails. I don't answer mine either. I text message her. I didn't think that would do anything else though. Besides directly calling her.
When did you last text message her?
Yeah, I think I got it on here. She last text messaged me at 4:03 p.m. 2:15:06.
(4:03 p.m.)
Mm-hmm.
2:15.
2:15:06. Yes.
What's it say?
It says no, of course not. I was asking her if she could try it. Daniel could drive us.
If Daniel could what?
Could drive us. I don't even. She didn't explain why.
Your text message to her was what? When? The last one that you sent to her?
Probably like 4. Hold on, let me check. $3:59 to 15:06.
What's that say?
Can Danielle drive us to the bank? Danny, that's what I call her.
So that's the last that other, and then after that was when you guys went to the bank. So those text after those text messages is when you did go to the bank, right? Okay. So then, other than going to the bank, the last you've seen, heard, or received any messages or phone calls from her is nothing.
Yeah, the last last phone call I actually received, I believe, was from her mother, or mine.
But no received phone calls from her
No, from her.
since you saw her driving away in a red Explorer.
Yeah.
From the bank. Let's see, Wednesday. What time did the taxi pick you up at your house?
I'm not sure.
Ballpark?
9:40. 9:30.
Okay, wait a minute. That doesn't quite add up.
After about around 5, I left the bank. I ate, and then I went to my mom's house.
Yeah, you said from the bank or eating or whatever. Same thing to me. Because you went to KFC from the bank, right? You went to your mom's house for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but I waited for the bus. And the bus takes about 30-45 minutes.
Okay.
And the taxi also took about 20-25 minutes. So when you add the extra couple hours in there, it's around 9:30.
Okay, 5 p.m. plus 30 minutes for the bus, 30 minutes for the taxi.
Well, there's 30 minutes there, yeah.
And 30 minutes hanging out.
30 minutes waiting, 30 minutes.
That's 6:30. That's still 3 hours difference. That's why I was saying, it didn't add up.
Let me think. Hey, Mom. Do you remember what time I left the house last night? Or not the night before night on Wednesday? Do you remember what time I left? Around dinner time? Alright, that sounds more like it. 7. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Go back to sleep. Sorry for waking you up. All right. clock on my phone. Yeah, she said it was around 7:20.
Okay. And when you last saw Jennifer, she was perfectly fine. Everything was okay with her.
As far as I know, yeah. I mean, she didn't have her medication with her. It's the only thing I can tell you. It's the only thing your mom would tell you too. So it worries me a little bit. All she had with her was her purse with her cell phone and stuff, and her wallet.
Didn't have meds. Do you know what kind of medication she takes?
She takes painkillers for her back or for her neck. She just got recently in a car accident with a friend. She has Chiari, so she brain tumor thing. She has bipolar medications. I don't know what it's called, Cetera or something. But she has the extreme bipolar thing, and I don't know what else she takes. You're gonna have to ask her mom specifics about that. She has a whole little baggie.
Can't spell. When was the last time you were in school?
I haven't been in school for a couple days. Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. I went Wednesday.
What did Jennifer's mother say when she talked to you, when she first called you, Paulus?
She just said that Jennifer hadn't called her, or that it was late and Jennifer hadn't called, and she said that she would need me to she was gonna contact her as a missing person if she didn't return that night, and that if I had any information or if I could help, I could come in and talk. That was basically it. She talks to my mom all the time though.
What was Jennifer wearing when you last saw her?
Oh crap! Oh man.
Blue jeans, red socks that really don't look good on her, and with her black little, I think they look like dance shoes. I don't know. And she was wearing a black top. I'm pretty sure, just like a black top. I don't remember if she had an over thing on because it wasn't really cold that day.
What do you mean by over?
Like, I don't know if she had anything over that because she usually does like a thermal or something, or I mean like a flannel sometimes, or a little jacket, but I don't remember. I know she had a little purse thingy around her. It's like a little blue and green striped bag. She didn't have any of her makeup on.
And you guys weren't arguing about anything?
No, we were fine. She just wanted to spend some time alone, or spend some time with her friends. I was like, call me later.
How much was the check she was trying to cash?
These checks, I don't know, like $1,000 or something like that for the vehicle. She was wanting to purchase a vehicle. That her mom had given her the checks. She said that they wouldn't cash them though because their signature didn't match or something. I don't even know.
Who wrote the checks?
Jennifer's mom, I believe. That's what she told me.
And they didn't get cash. They did not get cashed.
No.
They were not cashed.
I don't think so. Unless she found out a way to do that.
You guys didn't just like stick them in your. You didn't just stick it in your account.
In
Like,
my account?
Yeah, like deposit it in your account.
Mm-mm.
Not cash, not deposit. How much do you have in your account?
My probation money, that's about it. A couple $100 for my probation, that's about it. Yeah.
Um, get off it. My handwriting's really going to pot. Do you know anybody that might want to harm her or anything?
Absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not.
She's friends with everybody.
Like, she hangs out with crazy people, but, like, not that crazy that would harm anybody, you know?
You wouldn't want to harm her?
I wouldn't want to. No, man.
Not for any reason. You guys fight?
No, we've never touched each other. Like, if we argue, it's all words, and she always calms down and goes and hangs out with some friends. And it's never over anything big. It's always little things like our parents and stuff.
You sure?
Yeah, man.
You don't know where she is right now?
No, I don't.
So, where do you pick the bus up when you catch the bus when you're leaving your house?
On SQ and Capano.
SQ and Capano? From your house, how do you get to there? Just walk down Capano?
From my house, how do I get where?
You live at
All you gotta do is walk across the street.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
all you gotta do is walk across the street.
Oh, it's right across the street.
Mhm.
I'm not real familiar with the neighborhood. SQ does come in there somewhere pretty close. So that's where you pick up the bus. And when you ride the bus back, where do you get off?
Right across on the other side of the street.
So, Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, you weren't in that wooded area back there by the retention pond at all.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Mm-hmm. Talk about that big ditch, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Do you ever go back there?
I have.
When was the last time you were back there?
Damn, dude, I don't even know. I went with Richard not too long ago. A couple weeks.
What's not too long ago?
A couple weeks ago. We crossed over there to get to the other. Of course, tons of people cross.
To get the other way.
To get to the other side. There's like a fence on the other side. You can cross it to the neighborhood.
What's in the neighborhood over there?
Houses, other people's houses, the ways to get to
No, I
that
mean
way.
for you, what's over there besides it? I mean,
Richard's cousin's house and stuff, and Jennifer's is over there.
who's Richard's cousin?
I'm not sure their names. I can give you his number and stuff.
What's that?
You want the number?
Sure. But you don't know his name. You don't know whose name that phone belongs to?
That's Richard, or like it's his house number. So you may not get Richard, but you can ask for Richard.
Okay, so Richard and his cousin live in the same house.
No. That's why we were going over there to his cousin. I don't know. He has tons of them, dude.
Okay.
Mexican family.
Your mother said that not too long ago you and friends, I don't know who, destroyed one of her safes trying to get her gun.
No, a friend his number in here too. He went. We stayed at my mom's house, and he drank, and he went through everything. He went through all this stuff. He didn't remember it when I talked to him later, but he didn't get anything or take anything.
Well,
He just rams through everything, and my mom's trying to say that to make it sound bad, but
I saw the safe. I mean, that's not just rummaging through things. That's like putting
breaking
some
in,
time.
yeah, of course, but nothing was taken, so I don't even know why I did it.
Well, there was money in there, and
Well, none of that was taken. I was thinking he just did it just as a unconscious thing. You know?
that wouldn't be an unconscious thing. That's why she thinks you were looking for the gun.
She asked me that, and I told her I don't think so. No, like because so much stuff could have been taken, the car, everything.
But you've been looking for a gun?
No, I haven't.
No.
No,
So you don't have a gun?
no, I don't.
When was the last time you did have a gun?
I've never had a gun in my whole entire life.
Never had a gun?
No.
Never had your mom's gun, nothing.
No, man.
Third thing is that on Wednesday somebody said they saw you walking out of the woods and walking through that fence that you just described to me.
Man, I wasn't out there, dude. Tons of kids hang out down there.
I know, but they saw you.
Who saw me?
Well, I can't really tell you that right off.
Well, I mean, nobody knows me, and like I wasn't down there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I get this officer in here that you talked to on the phone, who talked to you personally, he's probably going to recognize your voice and still has your phone number. You're going to tell him that he didn't talk to you?
He called me while I was at Omni. I don't still.
No, not at Omni, while you were at your mom's house, after you'd been picked up at the Omni.
And he didn't call. And what did I say?
You said that you and Jennifer stayed at the Omni and that you guys got into an argument and you left.
Damn, dude. No, I thought you said he called me at the Omni.
No?
But I don't know. I may have talked to him while I was at my parents' house, but I don't remember telling him that she stayed there.
But if you can bring him in, it's fine.
And then this person that saw you walking out of the woods,
Yeah, I want to see this guy or whatever.
you ever get the shakes?
No.
Nope.
Mm.
Can I see your hands? Can you put them both out like this? Just kind of hold them up.
I do have him now.
How come?
Are you trying to like analyze me or something?
Oh, I'm asking you.
No, dude, you're analyzing me.
I'm not an analyst.
No, like I don't know what happened to my girlfriend, dude. So
Did something happen to her?
I don't know where she's at, man.
Well, I know, but you chose the word happened.
I don't know what happened to her because she's not calling us. She's not. Nothing's happening.
You ever done anything really bad?
Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle.
So that's really bad.
Yeah.
You ever done anything really violent?
No.
Who you calling?
My mom. Hey, Mom. I think I'm gonna be here for a while. Have you talked to Elizabeth? Do what? I don't know. He has the hotel thingy, but I mean, I don't think it's anything bad. He said that the police officer called me while I was at your house. Did. Yeah, of course. But I'm thinking there, but I was asleep. Well, then I told him that she was with me and she wasn't. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard.
Hey, I'll be right back, okay?
All right. Where you going? Oh.
I need to get a drink. You want some water? I'll be right back.
I'm sorry, Mom. Is there anything you know that you're not telling me? Well, this dude's talking to me like she's been killed or something. I'm pretty sure they already know and they're not telling me or something. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take me to jail or something. I don't know. Yeah, love you, Mom. Alright. Bye. Please just talk to me for a second. Are you sure you don't know anything that I don't? Well, he told me that y'all said I was looking for a gun and have I ever had a gun and have I ever done anything violent. Well, I know, but I mean, it wasn't anything we were doing. All right. Well, if Elizabeth calls, can you tell me? Okay. All right. Well, I'll call you later. All right. Bye. What's going on?
Oh, just want to get a drink. I left my notepad. Sorry. All right. Hey, can you stand up for a second? Can you just stand right there for a second?
What are you gonna do?
I want to look at you. I want to look at what I want to look, because the person that saw you walking out described everything you're wearing to a T.
You described me wearing this.
Everything. Well, drop the shirt.
I don't believe it at all, because I wasn't even wearing this.
Really? Let me take a picture and I'll show it to him. Step up a little bit, I'll get the... It's gonna flash twice. Turn that way, just to the side a little bit. Let me ask you a question. Go ahead and sit. What is that?
It's a stain from spaghetti.
From your spaghetti?
Yeah. What do you think, it's blood or something, man?
No, I just saw it and I was wondering what it was. Where'd you have spaghetti at?
Oh man, I don't remember. Spaghetti Warehouse, that place down on 6th. It's been a while. These haven't been washed. I usually just throw them on my bed and put them back on. Look, man, you're just gonna arrest me and ask me questions later. Can I go home, go to bed, or?
You can go home, but I wish you'd sit here and talk to me for a minute.
I really don't want to go home.
Well, that's your option. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, if you are worried about Jennifer, why do you want to go home?
I'll stay here and talk to you, but I already told you everything, and then the more I stay here, the more it's like, yeah, you think it's my fault.
I think, what's your fault?
Or that, like, I've done something that I don't know.
Well, we called the cab company and they didn't pick anybody up at your house. And you say you weren't in the woods, and I have somebody who said they saw you walking out of the woods. What else was it? You told the officer that you and
Which cab company did you call?
Yellow Cab, the one you told me to. You told the officer that you and Jennifer stayed at the Omni the night of Wednesday night, but that you got in an argument and left. And more importantly, you said that the last time you saw her, she was okay. There was nothing wrong with her.
She was fine last time I saw her.
What is fine to you?
Smiling, walking around, whatever.
Smiling, walking around, whatever. Did something happen between the two of you guys that...
No, man, everything was actually going great, dude. I mean, like, we get in our arguments, but she was actually just finally thinking about moving out with me and friends and stuff, you know?
I found her cell phone. And the last text message from you to her is not about somebody taking you to the bank. It's about you asking her, so is this it? I don't remember the exact words. Is this it? Is it over or whatever?
Nah, man, those are from a long time ago. Look.
Show me the last one you sent to her on your phone. Okay, that's the last one.
Yeah, I asked if I could sit in the back of the car. And she said, no, of course not.
There's not any more after that.
Can I go home?
Yeah, you can go home. I'm not keeping you from going home. I just don't understand if you care about her, why you want to just walk off and.
So I don't know, man. You probably know everything and I don't. So, I mean, if you know where her phone's at and stuff, you probably know everything I don't.
Know everything about what? Tell me something.
Yeah.
Did something bad happen between the two of you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You guys didn't get in an argument?
No. Any arguments we have, it's always just like, I can't believe your mom did this, you know.
How come her mom would tell us that she's afraid for Jennifer when she's with you?
Because her mom doesn't like me, because when we were 16, I used to sneak into her house. I used to sneak in with her and spend the night with her when I was 16. So I didn't really start off a good relationship with her.
I understand that, but that's different than her feeling like maybe Jennifer's not safe.
It's her little girl.
But it doesn't have to do with safety. Justin, has something happened that you need to...
No, man, nothing's happened that I know about, dude.
I don't know, I get the impression from you that there's something that you need to tell us and you just haven't done it yet. And my take on that is, if there is, you should probably do that before things get worse. I learned a lesson a long time ago in my life that when I try to cover up things, it makes them all that much more worse.
Can I go home?
Yeah. You want to tell me something?
Can I go home?
I said, yeah.
Right now?
I said, yeah.
Can you walk me out?
I'd like you to do something for me, though.
What's that? Man, what is it?
I'd like you to put that jacket in this bag.
Before I leave?
Mm-hmm. Shirt in this bag. I got something for you. I'm gonna replace it.
What?
I'm gonna replace it. I got something for you to wear.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
some clothes for me.
Can you go ahead and put both the brown shirts in there since the person that saw you walking off saw you wearing a brown shirt?
Okay.
And thermal.
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, it's cold outside, man.
And a pair of shorts.
What do you need? Just the shorts?
Mm-hmm. Let me finish up.
Yeah.
Can you put the shoes in one of these bags for me, please?
Do I have
And
shoes?
socks. Yeah, we'll get you hooked up.
Man.
You can put the socks in. Can you put those shorts in this bag for me? You want some long pants?
Yeah. Some shoes?
Yeah, I'll get them.
Want some change?
No,
I hate you.
I don't care either. Hey, let me tell you something. Before you go, Jennifer's body's been found. Okay?
Is she okay?
No, she's not okay. And I want to tell you that the green duffel bag has also been found.
Okay.
Do you own one?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'm just telling you this stuff, okay? You asked, you want to leave. The door's right there to leave. But I'm telling you this if you want to sit here and listen to me or not.
What was in the bag?
I'm not going to tell you what was in the bag. But you don't own a green bag, right?
No, I don't.
Never have?
Yeah.
Your mom says you do.
My mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to talk to you real quick too.
Man. Where's my mom? I would tell you no.
Do you mind waiting for me just 1 second while I'm talking?
No, man, come on, hold on a second, man. I'm gonna try.
You can call your mom. I just want to talk to him for a second. I'm asking if you'll wait once, just long enough for me to talk to him for a second. Yes?
Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. You lied to me. Mom?
Yeah.
You lied to me.
What?
You told them that I know about a duffel bag and stuff.
You told me that what?
A green duffel bag?
No, you didn't. You don't agree that will factor.
Mom, they said I have a green duffel bag and they said they found Jennifer's body.
You don't even know who won.
I'm sorry, what?
You don't even know who won.
I know. Can you talk to her real quick? She says she didn't say that.
Okay, hold on. Hello, ma'am. Is this on speaker?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's on speaker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you take it on speaker. Boom.
Here.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll sit in with you for a second.
No, I need to go home.
Well, you're free to go anytime.
I am?
Yeah,
Well, can I go?
if you want to. We just thought you might want to clear something up, you know? Do you want him to finish talking to your mom?
I'm gonna. You have a house phone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call you on your house phone. Come on. Come on. So, there is no reason.
What'd you just tell me that I had a green duffel bag for?
There is no reason. That was my mistake.
Yeah.
That was my
What
mistake.
other stuff you've been telling me that
No,
I didn't
no,
do?
no,
No,
I misunderstood what he
I
just
was-
told me.
I was trying to.
I misunderstood what he just told me. Okay? Do you understand? That was my mistake.
You want me to explain how I made? I came in to ask him to come out to tell him something that had nothing to do with that. He thought I.
He was nodding his head at you when you looked at him. My question is, and you can tell me yes or no or whatever, just think about it, but there's not gonna be any reason for any of Jennifer's blood to be on your clothes, right?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
And if we find
Oh.
anything, there shouldn't be any reason. Do you understand where we located her and everything?
No, y'all never told me that.
Okay.
I direct by the way he's been telling, but the places he's been asking me, it was in the ditch, right?
Okay. So have you ever gone back there?
I have with friends. We spray paint down there. We ride bikes down there, but I haven't been down there in a couple of weeks.
So if we find something there,
That proves that I was there. Yeah,
like possibly a bag that he just mentioned,
exactly,
that there shouldn't be any kind of forensic or DNA anything that comes back to you at all.
exactly.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And what if we do find that?
Then I'll whatever y'all call me back in, take me to jail.
Well, then you tell me then, how did she get back there?
I don't know.
You place yourself in the area at the time that she came up missing, correct?
Let me ask you one more question. I've told you that we found her body. Am I right?
Yeah.
Which means something's happened to her. Are you interested in leaving, or are you interested in finding out what happened to her?
I'm interested in going and staying with her mom.
You're interested in going and staying with her mom.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
And you don't want to help us try to figure out what happened to her.
She don't want to talk to you right now. She's trying to figure out what happened to her daughter too. And as far as anybody knows, at this point in time, you're the only one that can help us, and you're walking out of here right now.
I'll be at a certain place all the time if y'all want.
Well, you know what? It doesn't help us any right now because she's dead, and we got to figure out what happened to her. So every second counts. And if you want to walk out of here, then you can do that.
Let's go, Justin. Take one. Let's go on outside. I mean, if that's
Are you all right? You want to come sit down? Let him come sit down. I'll get. You want some water? I'll get you some soda.
you got any cigarettes or matches or lighters or anything? that it? Well, I guess you understand that you're in custody for what's happened, right?
What probation is going to do to me?
Probation's not what you need to be worrying about right now. Look, let me read your rights to you. Look up and pay attention to me, Justin.
You know my rights, man.
I still need to read them to you.
Well, go ahead.
You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement at all, and that any statement you make may be used against you and probably will be used against you at your trial. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you in court. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to have a lawyer present to advise you prior to and during any questioning. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you're unable to employ a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed to advise you prior to and during any questioning. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You have the right to terminate this interview at any time. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Justin, sit up and look at me.
Oh man, they're gonna revoke it. Damn me.
Do me a favor, will you sign this card that I just read these rights to you right here?
Yeah, I can do that.
Read the line above it. You can read, right? It's not a
Smart ass.
smart ass question. Will you prove it to me and read that for me, please?
I have received and understand warning on the other side of this card. I agree to waive those rights to make a statement. You didn't tell me to read the other side of the card.
No, they were read to you.
You lied.
How did I lie?
You said there wasn't even people watching me wherever I went, even if it's like down the block to a friend's house.
I didn't lie to you.
Yeah, you did, man.
No. I didn't know at that time. Let's cut to the chase. Let's talk about what happened. What was going on between you and Jennifer?
Man.
Huh?
Nothing, man.
Does this look like your bedroom? Sit up. Sit up, Justin. Tell me what happened. You remember when I walked out of your house after I went and dropped you off? I told you the longer you wait, the less anybody's going to want to hear what you have to say. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. There's two sides to every story. This is your opportunity to give me your side of the story.
can't.
How come? What'd your mother just say to you?
On the phone?
Yeah.
Just told her I loved her.
What'd she say to you?
She was going for a walk.
What else did she say to you?
That she loved me too.
Mm-hmm. Don't you think you have an obligation to let some people understand why?
I'm not a snitch. Have I been arrested, so that means I can't make any more phone calls?
Not right now, you can't. I mean, last time I had you in there, that's all you were doing was making phone calls. Who you want to call? Who?
My mom, basically. You just want to talk with my mom. No, I don't need to use yours.
No, I'll call your mom.
She's probably like upset.
You think you upset her?
Moms only think the worst.
What do you want me to tell her?
I'll talk to her later when I can. Tell her what goes on here. Damn, man, you got every little mechanical license. So is there a reason why, like, you got pulled over and there were guns everywhere and stuff?
I wasn't there. Tell me what happened.
I can't, man. I can't, dude.
Why?
I'd rather rot in jail.
Why?
Cause, man, I can't. I get hurt and there's snitch. I'm not a snitch, dude.
How are you gonna be snitching on me? Are you trying to say somebody else is responsible for this? Pick your head up, man. That's the least you can do for Jennifer, right? Tell me what happened. So you were at the Sonic, he left, and then where'd you hook up again with him? Before you went to the academy.
We stopped at we walked to a ditch. This little skate ditch, and he showed me the gun, and he put it down, and he said that we were gonna go to his house, and he was gonna get a ride from his sister's boyfriend to academy.
Okay, which little skate ditch? Where was this one at?
It's on coastal and something. There's a little ditch that kids go to skate. And I put it down there. I can point it out to y'all, or a picture or something.
I mean, I'm trying to like tell a story. So did you guys meet there, or did he come back to the Sonic and then you guys walked over?
I think somebody drove him over there, but I met him there.
Okay.
And he had.
Okay, describe the shotgun.
Wasn't what I wanted. Told him that. I don't know, man. I didn't really he had wrapped it up. I always, when he showed it to me at the ditch, it was about that long.
Sawed off.
Yeah, I guess that's what they call it. Didn't look like the top part was all there.
What color is the the barrel? What color was that?
What do you mean the barrel? The end?
Yeah.
Black, right?
Okay. I'm asking you. And then the stock, what color was that?
Brown.
Light brown, dark brown.
I don't know. It looked like it was a wood color. And from there we went to the house, and his cousin, not his cousin, his boyfriend drove us to academy.
Okay.
We bought the bullets. Then we went back to the ditch, picked it up, took Jennifer on our way to the house. That should happen. We walked around from that ditch. We walked around through that ditch up to her house, right? So we dropped it off, because we didn't want to carry it around.
Oh, you dropped it off where?
In the woods.
The woods over by Capano?
Yeah. And then we went to go get Jennifer, and I talked to her for a little bit. We had ice cream. Richard, and I told her about the car and everything, and that we could go get it from her father. She just received it and stuff. And we walked out there where all that shit happened. Took off. Richard went straight back to his house.
Hold on, because I'm having a hard time keeping up with you. Walked over to Jennifer's. Okay, say it again. You walked over to Jennifer's house and you did what?
Oh, we sat down and ice cream truck, we had ice cream.
And then
I told her about the car and stuff, and she got ready and we left.
So you told her about a car she could buy from Richard's dad.
father, yeah. And Richard's father's met her and stuff and talked to her about it.
You left her house, you walked into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Now that street over there where the fence is, the wood that you can walk through, the wooden fence,
Yeah.
Corn Ferry.
I don't know. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm gonna put it in here. I'll put it in parentheses because I'm the one that told you what the name of it is. Okay, in the woods. How long were you in the woods?
20 minutes. 20, 30 minutes. Pretty off for a little while.
Say again?
We were 20, 30 minutes because we were goofing off for a little while.
Okay. When did you retrieve the gun from wherever you'd put it? Immediately or?
Not immediately. Yeah, like we were leisurely making our way over there, you know? You still need those?
Yeah, I'm gonna need these from. And the gun and the shotgun at that time was in what?
I don't remember. I don't know if it was in the bag or on it or to the side of it. I don't know. He had grabbed and picked it up though.
And that inside of it, what is it? Describe it.
Okay, so he slung it over his shoulder, looked at me, handed it to me.
Wait. No, when you're saying it, what is it? Was it in it or on it?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
You're talking about the bag when you say it?
Yeah. The
Okay.
bag. Sorry.
What color is the bag?
Green, a light green. It's his too, by the way. He handed it to me, picked up the bag with the bullets in it, took the gun back and handed me the bag.
Because he handed you the shotgun.
Yeah.
Picked up the bag. Handed you the bullet, you said?
No, like, yeah, there was, bullets were in the bag, like in a double wrapped in a bag when he bought them. And he put them in the bag and stayed in there. And he handed me the bag and I slung it over my shoulder. Right, and he carried it like he was supposed to put it under his belt or something so nobody would see it as we walked to his house.
Oh, he put the shotgun in his belt?
No, he didn't. He held on to it. He was supposed to, I think. I don't know.
So he didn't hand you the shotgun?
I wasn't thinking he was messed up enough to walk on the street with it in his hand.
So he did not hand the shotgun to you at that time when you first went picked it up?
No, he did.
Okay, he did.
And then he did just to pick up the bag.
Oh, okay. Then you handed the shotgun back to him.
Yeah, and he handed me the bag.
Then what?
We played around for a while. Acted like we were like Elmer Fudd and shit. Jennifer was walking around being Jennifer. And
What does being Jennifer mean?
just like walking around with her arms to the side, you know, like she's on a tightrope or something. I don't know. Not paying any attention to us. This was all. I have to set the timing pretty close, like 4:30 or something, and then this all happened. I don't know.
I don't know because, well, I don't know. Because you say you saw her around 4 when you were walking on Cortina.
Yeah. They didn't take long at the bank because they were in their truck. I got the timing all messed up.
Okay.
I don't really keep good track of time.
All right.
Oh. Where are we at?
You guys are playing around, acting like Elmer Fudd. Jennifer was walking around being Jennifer, walking like she's on a tightrope, not paying any attention to you guys.
Then we start playing around. We're right. I don't know if you even write down the drug course. Playing around, jumping around from rocks and stuff. And he starts pointing at us. They're trying to shoot trees and stuff. And I start getting pissed off, and we start laughing. And we hold it like I showed y'all. I really don't know if more than one shot was fired off. Like, because I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear anything.
Okay, so he's pointing around like he's going to shoot trees.
This way and that way.
And you took it from him?
Yeah, it was shot. I mean, like, I'm not even sure where our hands are at.
Wait a minute. He's pointing around like he's going to shoot trees, and what? You say you grabbed it. You say you grabbed it and you took it from him, or?
No, I just put my hands on it. Like, I put my hands around his hands. And we were moving and still laughing and giggling.
Then what?
He freaked out. Saw her drop out of the corner of my eye.
Hang on, I can't understand you. Hang on, this is the last thing I have on here. We were moving it and still laughing and giggling. What happened after that?
Oh, when he saw her drop, he panicked.
So the gun went off.
Yeah, the gun went off. I'm not even sure if there was more than one shot, dude. Really, I don't know.
Jennifer was about how many feet away?
I'd have to say like 30. 30, yeah, I don't know. No, yeah, 30 feet away. 30, 20 feet away, maybe.
She had her back towards y'all?
Pretty sure. I was being looking.
Okay, go back. You said Jennifer dropped.
No, I let go of the gun. I ran and dropped it somewhere.
Wait a minute. Jennifer dropped him what?
He let go of the gun.
Oh, he let go of the gun?
took off, or no, like he started moving, and I ran after him, like not after him to like hit him or anything, but after him to like get away with him, you know. And he split off the rocks. There's like little rocks back there where it comes out to an opening. You know what I'm talking about? No.
A little bit.
And he took off through that opening out that way. And when I took off the other way through like a little light where there's cactus and stuff, and I chunked all the stuff at one point. I don't know when, I don't know where.
Almost.
I was panicked.
So Richard went off to the right.
If you're looking this way, yeah, that's the right.
So you threw the bag and the shotgun.
I don't know where.
But you just threw him.
I threw him. I'm pretty sure.
Was the shotgun in the bag when you threw it, or
No, it wasn't.
they were just together?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You just throw them down, or did you look for something specific and throw them at anything specific, or
No, just whatever was next to me on the path. Maybe it hit a tree, maybe a bush, maybe just the ground. I don't remember. Look.
you throw it to your right or to your left, or your left? While you're running?
Yeah. And you need to know the rest of the story?
Mm-hmm.
I ran out. I saw a kid in white across the way. He stopped and stared for a couple of seconds.
It's
and
across the
ran
way.
off. Across the ditch, like, alright, say, here's the fence gate, right? You go down a big old hill and up the hill. And way on the other side, there's a little end of the road sign, you know, when you come to the end of a paved road, there's like a little bar, silver bar that goes across of it.
Yeah.
It was at that, and he stood there for a second and then took off, looked like a little kid. But anyway, I ran down the street. I ran into the corn ferry, and
What did you say about the kid? He was wearing what?
he was wearing a white shirt. There's something on the front.
Okay, so you saw a kid on the other side of the ditch. And then what?
He took off, and I took off. I didn't really run. I walked. Once I got into the street, I walked, and I called I called Richard for a while. He didn't pick up. So I called Cynthia Cooper. Didn't tell her anything. I just told her that she'd drive with me to a hotel, so I spend the night. I had to get some things for some friends, or for Richard, whatever. And it didn't dawn on me.
Where'd she pick you up at?
Near my house, or near, in between mine and her house, basically, like, over there on, I forget the address, dude, totally forgot it.
And she took you to the Omni South Hotel.
Yeah, and then I just let her drive her home. I just need somebody to talk to for a whole second.
You let who drive her home?
Taxi driver.
Oh, she picked you up in a cab?
Yeah.
So she didn't go up? Did you do the room in your name?
No, but we stopped at on the way, we stopped at Walgreens. That's it, man. That's the end of the story.
Okay, she left in a cab.
Oh, okay. I kept calling, trying to call Richard. He said he went straight home when I called him.
What room did you go to?
What room?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
When you reached him, he said he ran straight home. What else?
It was off and on because I was really tired now. It was something about heroin, something about coming to the hotel, and then besides that, then we hung up, and then I slept, probably threw up, slept, and then my mom picked me up in the morning. I don't even remember checking out, I just remember picking me up.
Did he say anything else about what happened?
No.
Do you remember talking to the officer on the phone?
No.
You slept until about 6 p.m. and then what'd you do?
Got up and thought I was going to the refrigerator
Why'd you think that?
because I didn't think nothing really happened.
When did you realize? When did you know that?
You know what? I forgot something. I had actually went back to see if what happened, but I didn't really go. You know, like on the way back on the taxi, I'd asked him to stop there, and I just stood there for a whole second before I came back, and I just stood there. I didn't know, and called her name for a whole second. I don't know if people saw me.
On the way back where?
To the hotel. On the way to the hotel. I'm sorry.
So you had the cab stop near the woods and you walk out there?
It was near the Capano Street, and I just walked over to like the hills, like not near it, but like over there. And I called it name and freaked out and ran back. Tried calling her again for a while.
you tell Cynthia what happened?
No,
Nothing?
I told her that. I told her that when I finally figured out that I couldn't get a hold of Jennifer, I told her that Jennifer had left town.
When was that you told her that?
I don't remember.
That was like the next day, like the next evening or something.
I guess. That's why I stopped trying to call her.
When did you realize?
That
I mean,
she
you
wasn't
said you
answering
say
the
that the
phone.
next day you went out looking for her, like you were thinking nothing really happened.
Or that I thinking I wouldn't find her there, like she had walked home or something, you know.
So what happened? What'd you do?
I didn't see her or anything. I stopped, like, the way it was dark on the way to the hotel, and like I didn't go anywhere near it. It was just spooking me out, you know. No, you know. I didn't even go over there.
No. I'm not talking about that time. I'm talking about the next day.
Oh, I never went over there again.
What'd you do? Did you see all the police and stuff out there? You didn't?
I saw on the way to my mom's house. I saw when I talked to the other detective. I saw cars, police cars, back and forth down that around that whole square.
When was this?
Today, this morning.
Oh, this morning. That's the first time you saw the police out there?
Yeah,
But you knew she was dead.
I was pretty sure. I mean, I was hoping that the ambulance would pick her up and take her to the hospital or something. I mean, she's not dead, right? I mean, you are just like,
Oh, she is.
there's no way that she can be helped at all. What was the injury? Kenneth.
Let me go get this so we can look at it. I'll bring it back. Read this. See if it's right. Actually, I'm gonna. I'll just read it. I know this right now. I'm going to add when you saw her on Cortina Drive.
What?
When you saw her on Cortina Drive,
Yeah.
she was with
Danielle.
Danielle. What's Danielle's last name? That's right. So I'm going to put that in Dale's truck, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you might want to fix I told Jennifer about a car we could buy, because I told her about the car a couple days before we had planned it for that night. She actually stopped by and seen him earlier. He can tell you, his father can tell you that.
How about this? I told Jennifer about a car she could buy from Richard's father a few days before, so we went to go see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Richard's father. Is that in there?
Yeah, this is what it says now. From there, we walked over to Jennifer's house and we sat down and had ice cream. I told Jennifer about a car she could buy from Richard's father a few days before, so we left her house to go see it. Right?
Yeah. Stash the shotgun. That's horrible.
I can change it to left if you want. Where we left the shotgun.
No, that's fine. Can't believe you wrote Elmer Fudd, dude.
You said it.
You could write, I did not look at Jennifer.
Okay. Wait a minute.
That's it.
She was about 20 to 30 feet away. I'm going to put Jennifer was a maybe. Okay, you see, I could put what? I did not what? I did not
No,
look.
I did not look at. I did not look. I did not see Jennifer. That's it. Just like delete everything else off that sentence.
Well, you saw her drop, so.
I did not look to see if Jennifer was okay or not. I knew she probably wasn't okay. That's why I took off.
Okay, I did not look at Jennifer.
I mean, because if I had seen her like move or try to get up, I probably would have went over to her.
I did not look at Jennifer, is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, I saw her. I just once she dropped, I ran away.
I knew she probably was not okay.
Damn, no, just fine. Leave it like it is.
Well, I already changed it. That's okay. It says I did not look at Jennifer. Richard went one way. Okay, go ahead. Off to my right.
Richard said something about coming over and heroin and stuff. I don't know if you worked that or not. I just don't remember bits and pieces because I was half asleep.
Well, I was going to put that in there, but it didn't really relate to this, so it kind of related to maybe a party at the room or something. Right?
I'm sorry.
I said I was going to put that, but it didn't really relate to this, so that's why I didn't put it. About the heroin?
Oh, neither does the fact that I slept in the room and threw up. And my mom picked me up the next morning.
Well, it does because it tells me where you were.
Yeah, it's fine. Dude, this is true. Yeah.
they're going to witness your signature. Can you read out loud for them so that they know that you know how to read and write?
I had to write that part.
Huh?
Which part?
These right here.
Do I need the initial when I'm done?
Yes.
I have the right to remain silent, not to make any statement at all, and that any statement I do make may be used as evidence against me in trial. Any statement I make may be used as evidence against me in court. I have the right to have a lawyer present to advise me prior to any, during, and during any questioning. If I'm unable to employ a lawyer, I have the right to have a lawyer appointed to me to advise me prior to and during any questioning. I have the right to terminate the interview at any time.
Now you can read this out loud, or you can read it and then sign it.
Did you just change around what I said, or this?
Yeah, but you need to probably read over it to make sure that that's what I did.
Forgot to write that. I don't know if you want to even mind, but we left it there at the ditch and came back for it when we walked over there. Like he left it over there, and then we came back and got him to Jen.
You just write it there. We left the shotgun at the ditch.
You want the name and what else?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. Thank you. My notary record, I just notarized this.
I'm not worried about it.
If you'll sign right there on that white line right there.
What is this?
The notary record. You know when you notarize something?
That I've been here? What?
No, it's basically what it is. You're just signing your signature right here that I put an official state seal on here.
Look alright?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the next line down, but that's all right.
Oh, shoot, really?
Yeah.
I signed it where there was a line. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I also want to ask you for your consent to look at the numbers and the calls that you made at your cell phone. Your permission. I'm asking you for your permission that I can look to your phone and see what you.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, there's personal like videos on there, like sexual related.
Okay.
Do I need to give it to you? Will it help me out?
Well, it won't help you out necessarily, but I'm not necessarily interested in any videos or whatever. I want to look at the calls and the text messages that you made. I'm a police officer. I'm not going to be embarrassed by anything that's
Oh,
on
I'm
there.
gonna have to say no for now, because I mean, there's really nothing that'll help you out with the case.
Okay.
It's really just personal stuff. I don't know if you can find out all the talks that I had on phones, that stuff. I'm sure somebody's gonna do it anyway. If not y'all, my mom, probably.
One last thing. Take a picture to put with the statement. Just a facial. Should flash twice.
Is that everything?
Pretty much. I'll be back in just a minute. Let this do what I'm going to unplug it. I'll be back in a minute. You ready? This officer's going to transport you to the jail.
He told me I could have another cigarette.
He's going to let you do that too.
Awesome.
So
You know, they'll let me make a phone call when I get there.
when they
It's
get
been a
around
while.
to, it, yeah.
Alright.
Come over here and then just put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Start off one.
No, I'm not smoking with my hands behind my back.
And just stick it in your mouth. Yeah.
Okay. I'll search him out there.
Okay. All right. Come on, man. Follow me.
Go this way. Take a left. Does he have anything else?
Yeah, probably.